looking at getting a headset for helmet mounting and ease of putting on and wearing all my kit. You have experience with the Invisio S5. Yep, I understand the Invisio. I do understand bone conduction. And you're looking at the COMTAC IV because of all the reasons of bone conduction, loose connections, wires, and stuff. Because you're doing in the ear tethered. Understand? The COMTAC IVs are horrible. If by COMTAC IV you mean the hot weather ones with the horseshoe thing and the foamy that goes in the ear. The microphone system on that design Peltor, for whatever reason, can absolutely not go up high enough for most dudes that are pretty deaf. So when I put on hot weather Peltors, as I like to call them, and I crank it up, beep, 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 as loud as that fucking thing will go, everybody in a room around me sounds kind of muffled. Take them off, put on Peltor III or Peltor ACH, turn them up, beep, 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 like order of magnitude louder. And I'm like, fuck, man, what? This shit's newer than this shit. Why didn't y'all make this shit as loud as this other shit? I don't know why they didn't do that, but they did not. I would slip the fuck away from Peltor IVs. If you are having problems being heard using an Invisio, you have two choices. You can either use an ear cup boom mic style headset like a Peltor ACH / Peltor COMTAC III, or you can get a push to talk button that accepts a 2-pin microphone slot for like Seaburn equipment. And then you could take a boom mic from a Peltor, slip it up through the molly like this, where it's fucking hanging out down here, and then plug the 2-pin that normally goes in the back of the COMTAC directly into the push to talk of your shit, and then run out to your Invisio from there. So when you key up, it is receiving mic transmission from the Peltor boom mic, not from the bone conduction that's all intermittent because of sweating and getting jerked around in the cables and all of that other crap. So that's all I can tell you. But you're going to end up with double push talks because the X5 comes with its own box. And as far as I know, it does not. Nobody has made a 2-pin mic in to interface with the X5 box. It's the old TEA brand Uniform 94 female connectors that the pigtail from the Peltors go to. Those were the ones that we had specially made for Seaburn equipment to be able to take interface from the 2-pin coming out of the Avon 53 series masks. So the speaker was actually inside of the gas mask. So when you key up, it would transmit from the microphone of the gas mask. So some dude wearing none of that shit one day said, hey man, if this 2-pin, he jerked the mic right off of his Peltors and routed it into his molly loops, and he ran Invisio earpieces because he was one of those dudes that they just didn't work right in his ear, and the guy sounded like he had a mouthful of marbles every time he talked on the radio. And his boss was finally like, look, this isn't about your comfort or your fucking convenience. Kind of like when you communicate, it's not what you're trying to say. It's what the person that's, well, I didn't mean to offend that person. They give you that and all that HR fucking civilian bullshit training about sexual harassment and everything else. It's not about what you say to the person. It's about how they perceive it. Yeah, well, it's that way with tactical communications too. I don't give a fuck if you think your comm setup is the best ever. If nobody can hear you on the radio, your comm setup sucks, because that's the whole point of the radio, is us understanding the words coming out of your mouth. So this dude fixed his problem by putting a microphone on his body armor.